Hello, Kosi. Heart of the matter. I don't want to get this wrong. I'm going to be reading a short story from this collection. I'm just trying to pin the title for you. It's very long, sorry. And in this phone, my phone likes spell checking for me. So I have to be sure that this is right. First name, right? So I'm reading. I decided to switch things up a bit and I haven't actually read any of this author's work. Hello. Okay, let me just turn the camera around now that I've pinned the title. Let me see if everything is right. Hi, Makanaka. The Heart of the Matter, Volume 3. Last Night in Asaba by Chikè Frankie. Okay, cool. Let me turn it around. Hello. Okay, yeah. The picture is clear, so I can start reading. How are you? How's everybody? So this is what I'm reading today. I do have the other titles which I'll be reading from. Once a week, I'll choose a story from a story from each, from one. So yeah, this one I did try and read before, but this was like a month ago, so it'll be the first time. So I'm gonna read what, because at the back, I'll read the back of the book as well, but I will also read the description of this collection from Goodreads. Hi everybody. So sometimes I like reading short stories, or I like reading from an anthology if I have a reading rut or I'm just stuck, So these are some of the books that I go to, and this is volume 3. So there is hello Lungile, hello to me, hello, hi Charlotte, hi everybody, thank you for joining me, welcome. So sometimes when I feel stuck in one book, sometimes it's a non-fiction or whatever, I just go back to like my collection of short stories. These are one of them. So last year I went to the exclusive books, not the exclusive books, the Jacana book sale, and I managed to find the last two because I did have the first volume. I bought the first volume at Love Josie. Is it Love Josie? Yeah. Love Books Josie. I'm calling it by its Instagram name. But anyway, so this is The Heart of the Matter. So The Heart of the Matter is a collection of the 21 shortlisted entries from over 400 submissions received from South Africa, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, Zimbabwe, and 6 other African countries. It showcases some of the most provocative works of fiction, poetry, and non-fiction. These stories capture the essence of the African LGBTQI plus community and showcase some of Africa's most talented writers. The anthology gives a voice to those who would otherwise be marginalized, and it insists that differences must be recognized, embraced, and celebrated. The Gerald Kraak Anthology and Award is a joint initiative between the Other Foundation, and the Jacana Literary Foundation. So, welcome to those who just joined. So Sisonke Msimang is the editor. Yes. Let me just check because I think she did. She did edit this. But she said at the back of the book, she says this about this collection. This year, the collection comes of age in a literary sense. It is soft, subtle, deeply literary. While there is still plenty of provocation, the writers in this anthology also have in common a real maturity. Reading through each piece, there is a sense that you're in capable hands. The stories and poems you will read experiment with genre and form. They take risks, yet they are also anchored in a set of deeply ordinary stories. Many of them make art out of the mundane, conversations between parents, wrongly dialed numbers, child mortality statistics. They turn the everyday into a feast of words, infusing the common with meaning. So that is what Sisonke Msimang says in the introduction, because she does actually share the introduction in here. And so yeah, and the former deputy editor of Brittle Paper that does the foreword, I think in all of them, in all the three. So I'm going to be reading from Ms. Weiner's favorite author, Chikè Frankie Edozie, Last Night in Asaba, and that is on page 47. So I read this. Hi, Ms. Weiner. I tried to read this, I think, last month when I was reading 3 books. And yeah, so yeah. Last Night in Asaba. Do any of you guys have these collections? Maybe I should, after I'm done reading this, at 5:30, maybe I should show you the other covers, because I'm going to put them out aside and then I will read from them every, I feel like, I know you love Chikè. I know you love Chikè. Okay. I knew that I shouldn't have picked up the call. I feel the chills that come when Baba is in one of his moods. Those little puddles on my arms, goosebumps, Alhaji calls them, are sprouting up. I'm sitting in the cramped back seat of a rickety Volkswagen combi bus that is past the halfway point on the Niger Bridge, heading into Onitsha. Minutes after dropping the phone, I'm still shaking. The passengers are gawking at me. Why did I have to answer? Baba never calls unless something is terribly wrong. I could have stayed on the bus and gotten off at the club and had a fantastic night dancing. Tomorrow, I would have just said my battery died, or that I misplaced my phone. This one Friday night that I need to let off steam, I took the call, and now I have to get off, catch another bus, and head back to Asaba. No dancing, no flirting, no star beer. Guys, I wish for star beer. I've never tasted star beer, but in all the pictures of everybody traveling, Oh, stop here, guys. One day we'll be free from this COVID. I answered, and what did I get? Where are you? Baba's voice was so loud that the market woman sitting next to me squirmed. It seemed like everyone on board heard. Get back here now. If I don't see you in 5 minutes, you will see what will happen. I have been very good this whole year. I have stayed out of his way and out of the way of all the Aladura prayer warriors Baba has over every other day for Bible study. I always tell the white garment shoeless brothers who are my father's latest obsession that work is keeping me away from the meetings. But truly, what work is there really to do when you're a youth copper? The National Youth Service Corps mandate is that we spend the year after university working somewhere in Nigeria where we are not indigenous. Somehow they posted me to Okpanam, of all places. I've had to move back to Papa's home in Asaba and go to work from there. It could have been worse. They could have sent me to Yola or some place in the northeast where I could have been ravaged by Boko Haram sympathizers. They must have thought we still lived in Lagos. But Baba is retired and the Lagos home is no more. I like calling it Lagos and everybody else calls it Lagos. Apple. I don't know. Whatever. I call it Lagos. But Baba is retired and the Lagos home is no more. And with retirement, he is around all the time. We all know not to cross Baba when he is in one of his moods. I still remember when I was finishing high school. That term, of the 300 people in SS2 at Bookamoso Grammar School, I was number 2 when the results were compiled. Even in the deadly boring health science, I was on top. But during that first maths midterm, I had been sick. So, missing the test got me a 0 score. No mercy for being at the sick bay that day with stomach cramps. There was no way to get an A in that one. So it was all A's except for the F. On the cramped bus ride back to Lagos that day, I kept smiling. If not for the stomach issues, I might have ended up in first position. But second was fine too. I was happy walking into the house for my holiday with my report card. Even with that missing test, I had still been placed second. But Baba was already in a bad mood when I arrived in Lagos. I didn't know what the problem was, but there he was, frowning with visitors. One of them was kneeling. I'm not sure what they were there for, but I recognized some of them as Ilesha people. Baba's last wife is from Ilesha, and these were her kin. She had been gone for some time, since I'd left for the boarding school 2 years before. It seemed like I was always an inconvenience to her, and Baba did everything to make her happy. Even sending me to board in Bookamoso was her idea. Sending her to England too was her idea. Baba's friends called her young and beautiful. She wasn't bad to me, but I couldn't say she was warm. Maybe she wished I would go and live with my mother's people. But ever since Mum died when I was young, Baba has really let me see them. I hardly know them. And Baba used to smile a lot when we were alone. When the young and beautiful new wife moved in, he smiled even more. When she left, Baba's mood changed. Maybe her people had come with news. But from the way he was frowning, it was not good news. He greeted me with a grunt. But when he saw my report card, he found his voice and rained abuses on me in front of everyone. He's always talking to me about improving my work. And last term I was number 11. It would have been better if he had pulled out his belt and whipped me. An F in mathematics, and I was now a waste of space. Never mind that I had A's in 8 subjects. I was a disappointment. And he had to dress me down in front of all the strangers before waving me off. I got no pocket money or any presents that holiday. I was, after all, a mediocre student, not worth all the effort that went into my education. Baba could be downright cruel sometimes. And now, having just arrived, instead of dancing the night away in Onitsha with my new girlfriends, I have to take the bus back to go and see what he has in store for me tonight. Maybe I should wander around the motor park a little bit before boarding the next combi. But that would be just delaying the inevitable. I'll have to face him eventually. So here I am in the front seat of another wretched old minibus. The driver isn't going to leave until it is full, and that's fine by me. Before we cross into Asaba, I can prepare myself for what is to come. I'm still shaking, but is it because I've been found out? Perhaps Obi, I'm sure it's pronounced Obi. Perhaps Obi ran his mouth to report me. Obi really didn't know my father. Baba takes from all his adoring fans, but gives precious little. Squealing on me won't really make Baba give him the attention he is craving. He'll be lucky if he's rewarded with even a smile for betraying me. Obi, the son of Baba's latest paramour, now fancies himself Baba's son too, calling him Daddy. Daddy, I'm sure it's Daddy, every chance he gets. He has no idea of the burden that goes with being his son. Sure. Years ago, when Baba moved the Asaba woman into his sprawling house, it seemed like a good idea. The house had been an investment property, but now that he has retired, he's there all the time. No one in Asaba knew the difference between our family and any other Yoruba family that had settled in the East, but having a local woman eased the transition. After all, who would complain about the prime village land he bought, since he was to be married to a daughter of the town? Now, Baba is speaking Igbo every day, like he, too, is a descendant of Nebisi, the town's founder. He uses indigenous phrasing, and if he didn't tell you his name, you might mistake him for one of the town's sons. You would not know that our family descends from a long line of famous Yoruba people all the way from Madame Erunoye Tinubu. Baba's current Madame, I actually thought she was his employee when I first met her, moved in with her son Obi. Or Obi. I'm going to call him Obi. It had been years since my young and beautiful stepmother left us. It turned out that when she was abroad, she had a child for someone her own age. That man too was from Elisha. Since then, Baba has been fewer smiles and more work. And when this new woman moved in, first as a worker, I was surprised how quickly she graduated to his bedroom. Then she moved in her son, and every day since, Obi has fawned over Baba like an 8-week-old puppy. The marriage still hasn't happened. Obi, who wouldn't or couldn't go to university, makes a very good living as a mechanic, but his real job seems being Baba's eager errand boy. He no longer has to pay rent for the room in Ogbogonogo, near Ogbehausa, where he lived across from all the northern transplants. The burden of being his son. Yeah. Right? That's why sure. He no longer has to pay rent for the room in Ogbono. Oh gosh, this is such a long Google. Ogbogonogo near Ogbe Hausa, where he lived across from all the northern transplants. He can live in the small bungalow next to the big house in the government reserved area with its neatly tendered lawns that Baba has settled nicely into. Still, Obi is clueless about how Baba values education above all else. 2 days ago, I spotted Obi at the jetty bar of the fancy Grand Hotel. He was with some men, maybe clients, as I walked by on my way to meet Al-Haji. Yes, this is my favorite part. Obi often drinks at the roadside chop bars. I'm not sure why he was inside the hotel that night, but no matter. Al-Haji and I walked down to the riverbank to chat, and in the darkness under a mango tree, Al-Haji gave me that nice, slow French kiss. The one where he pulls me close and slowly sticks his tongue into my mouth. And then, of course, my knees always grow weak, and all I can think of is his scent, that mixture of Benson and Hedges cigarettes and the bitter cola nut he's always chewing. I lose myself. I think of nothing but feel desire and the need for Al-Haji's touch as he rubs his fingers along my back. Al-Haji is always a daredevil, and I've warned him that someone will see us one day. Sure, imagine. Well, it looks like Obi spotted us even in the dark and ran to tell Baba. He probably couldn't wait to give him all the details. They were kissing, sir, in front of everyone, I imagine Obi recounting. Al-Haji and I have been carrying on since before I entered the Youth Service Corps. He's an Ilorin man, 7 years older than I am. We met in Lagos. Maybe it was the gold tooth that did it. I'm not sure. I mean, uchamwake gold tooth, guys. We met in Lagos. Maybe it was the gold tooth that did it. I'm not sure. I was by the pool bar at the Radisson Blu Hotel in Victoria Island, looking out onto the lagoon. We had just finished having that Sunday brunch buffet with jollof rice and all the trimmings. Oh, the cow leg that day was fantastic. My buddy Kola felt like splurging, and he brought me along for the ride. He's a real Ajay Bhatta and very spoiled by his doctor parents. Somehow, Al-Haji's group and ours merged, and there was laughter and talk and even more cocktails for Kola and I that they paid for. They were celebrating a business deal and pulled us in. After a few drinks, I was smiling at the gold tooth, and Al-Haji was smiling back. And then he took my phone from beside me and dialed his own phone. "Save my number," he mouthed, and then whispered, "We must do this again, no? We will do this again, soon." I nodded eagerly. He had my number, which he would use regularly. He would drive over to see me in the dormitory at the University of Lagos, and on weekends pick me up for dinners, concerts, or art openings. We went to places I only read about, like that Amber Creek waterfront restaurant everyone is always raving about. The food was good, and it was less expensive than at the Radisson Blu. His friends even have a large speedboat. They called it Misty, so sometimes we would head out to Darkwa Bay. People complain of Lagos and its traffic and its crowds, but they don't know Al-Haji's Lagos. Nothing like I even knew was here in Nigeria. Just a few miles out, the sea becomes cobalt blue, sometimes even a foamy green, like those in the pictures from travel magazines. Sorry, I'm just checking the time. Are you guys laughing at the gold tooth? Imagine being charmed by a gold-toothed man. Right. The cityscape makes me proud. From the water, Lagos looks like one of the big American cities with towers touching the skies. And on the boat, he and his friends, some European expatriates, the two Lebanese brothers born in Lagos but raised in Jos, and one other Niger big man, would drink from white goblets filled with iced is it Mout and Chandon or Moët and Chandon? The people who drink champagne will have to forgive me. I don't know. I didn't know you could drink champagne with ice blocks, but I would sip and watch them laugh like they didn't have a care in the world. How could they? Lagos was the oyster, and the rest of us just scraped by in it. On occasion, they would find a spot and do some scuba diving, but mostly it was surfing they craved. Once we got to Takwa Bay Beach, his friends would go surfing on their boards, enjoying the waves. I'm not a strong swimmer, so I would never even try. I didn't know surfing was a thing in Nigeria until I met Alhaji. On the weekends at the Takwa Bay Beach, you can see the foreigners surfing with a few Nigerians. One man even gives lessons. He fancies that Nigeria will compete in the Olympics for surfing one day. Alhaji doesn't care that I don't surf. Going to the beach is an opportunity to take me someplace secluded and continue relaxing. He'll go on the boards for a while and come back to our secluded corner on beach to talk. I'm a good listener. Once we are relaxed on the sand and just away from the others, he'll lean in for kisses. Kisses, kisses, and more kisses. I'm checking the time because I want to stop at 5:30. So I've got 2 minutes. Alhaji loves to have sex, but sometimes more than that, he seems to love kissing. The French way, he says. He always kisses me on the boat, but it startles me whenever he kisses me outside, where anyone can see. But even though I don't want to be seen, I like it. He loves to lecture me on things because he's been overseas and I have not. It was simply too cold, he said. He prefers to go to Dubai or Istanbul, and each time he returns, there is usually a gift in the form of a gold chain or a bracelet for me. He likes gold. I wear them happily. He likes that I'm kind of quiet and then I get lost in my own world most of the time. He thinks I'm timid. He just has no idea how much I've suffered in this life. It is easier for me to do more listening than talking. Yo, guys. Yo. Okay, it's 5:30 on my watch. I don't know about yours. I love, right? Miss Weiner says Chikè's embrace of his sexuality is so liberating. Oh my goodness. Somebody better get me a book by him. How many books does he have, Miss Weiner? Let me see. I've never read any of his work. But yeah, this is from this anthology. The Heart of the Matter. I'm laughing because I keep thinking of Vusi from yesterday and comparing him to Alhaji. Oh, Kosi. Listen, Vusi is something else, guys. Okay, so I haven't read The Lives of Great Men. Living and Loving as an African Gay Man. Yeah, I do have it as my one to read on my Goodreads. But there is another book here, I think, Forgetting Lamido, Safe House Short Story Singles. So Chikè actually is a contributor to a few, well, there is 3 other books after Lives of Great Men. But yes, I must get Lives of Great Men. I only know of, so there is, it's just only that. And then he features in like anthologies or collections of short stories and stuff. But yes, I'm hoping that he's writing his new book now that, I don't know. But anyway, that was it, guys. I'm gonna stop now and go cook. I hope you enjoyed it. So these books are actually, I checked before I logged on how much this is. This is $191 on Loot. I'm not sure if the stores do have them. I must also get Lives of Great Men. The cover is dope. Yes, Simule, it is beautiful. I see there's another cover here on Goodreads. It's a different one to the one that we know. I know the one with where there's a gentleman on the cover, but this one that is on Goodreads is like there's just wording. But yeah, he's busy writing his second book. Yay! Does Loot deliver at the moment? I'm not sure, actually. I don't know. Let me check. I doubt it though, because I know what's this? Take a Lot is the one that was more vocal about delivering at the time, like during this period. So I'm not sure if they're delivering, but but they popped up when I searched for the book, and everyone else didn't pop up. Even Exclusive Books doesn't pick it up. But yeah, Loot, let me check this. Loot, maybe they will have like a banner of the delivery during this time. But yeah, did you guys go to Bargain Books? I know Books, that is. Yes, okay, I got you. Let me see. They don't have anything about expect to ship within 5 to 10 working days. This item is classified as essential. So yes, I would say they are delivering. So they are back online, and their daily deals are back. So yeah, I think they are back. Okay, guys, I'm sorry about the noise in the background. It must probably be Twin One for Risam, who likes noise. Sorry about that. So I think they are delivering. Yes, they are. Please note that orders for non-essential items are still open. However, delivery will only take place when COVID-19 regulations allow. Okay, yeah. And then they do have a banner on their website in front. So yeah, so they should be able to deliver books. Yeah. So you can log on and check. It's $191. I don't know about the other volumes, but my volumes are, I still have Mo's books as background. So this one is the third one, and the other one is here. Let me see. Let me just show you this cover, which was the one that I first bought, and I loved it so much. I just came back from there, but I didn't find much. Sorry, Biso. The great men depicted in the book, their suffering for living their authentic lives will stay with you forever. Oh my word. Okay, we need to get Simule. You and I need to get the Lives of Great Men. Sorry guys, my phone just fell. I am charging while I do this, so it's slipping. But yes, so this is the burden. Oh, okay, hold on. Typing on the comment section. Don't worry, I made up what you said. So Tabiso, Biso_T went to Bargain Books today, but obviously her Bargain Books that is close to her didn't have good stuff. I got this yesterday. An American Marriage. I've always wanted it so much, so I got it yesterday for $100. And so this is the other one. So they've got amazing. So these pictures that are on the covers are also the submissions for this anthology. So there's pictures as well in between. Well, not this one. Yeah, the third one doesn't have pictures. Which bargain books do I go to? I go to the one here called Cradlestone. So my area, I'm in the west. So let me take out the charger because I think we are done. So I don't need to. Yeah. So mine is Cradlestone. But they didn't have much. Well, for me, they didn't have much. But they did have all the Blackbird books titles, excluding Misbehave. They had Mputumis. They had the different covers that I was talking about in the other live, where I was talking about the collaboration between Blackbird Books and that textile artist with the different covers. They do have those. They have Piggy Boy Blues. They have which one did I read? Oh, Nwelezelanga, and yeah. And if I stay right here, I think they do. So they do have some of the Blackbird Books titles are for 199 rand. So that's a 50 rand saving. Yeah, and I think Eternal Audience of One is also there. I'm not sure, but yeah, you can just check, or you can call before you go. That way you're done. Then you don't have to drive all the way out. But yes, so this one. This is volume 2. It has pictures. There is... I think there's pictures. Oh, no. No. Why did I think there's pictures? There is pictures, yes. So there are pictures. So some of them are like the submissions. So this one won the submission. For the cover, of course. But yes, this was my favorite one, which I bought at... Love Books, and it was on sale. They had a birthday. They do have like a birthday sale, and I got this on half price or something, or 70% off or something, and it was $260, the original price at Love Books. The author of The Hum of the Sun joined. Maybe we should read her book next week sometime. Kirsten. Ah, yes, I see. Hello. Okay, maybe we can. Which one? Because it's got 2. Oh, she went offline. But yes, which one? Because remember, she's got, she's got Hum of the Sun, and where's the other one? Oh, the other one is in the other room. Hum of the Sun or the new one? Oh, okay. Hum of the Sun. Yeah. Yeah. I love the cover. I think you guys read it. What did you think of it? I haven't read it. I haven't read it yet. I actually got it at the second-hand bookstore, and it's still brand new, by the way. Okay, so let me put this anthology separately because I am gonna read it weekly. I'm gonna pick a story every week and read from it. So I'll just put it there as well. So this I got. See how new it still looks. I got it at the second-hand bookstore, and I think, let me see, it was $199, the retail price, and less 60%, because that second-hand bookstore does a 60% sale, discount, and it was $80. And it's so new, like there's no marks, no nothing. This person just bought it and read it and donated it to the second-hand bookstore. So it was just my luck. But yeah, I think I will take you up on that. I have seen that expression on the face of some BTC faces after we... I ain't gonna say nothing. Miss Wina. Guys, do any of you guys have this book, The New Daughters of Africa? I know there's a person who was reading this. Please, Simule, are you also agreeing that we must read? I don't know. Anyway, do any of you guys have this? I haven't started. I just scrolled and I tried to watch a YouTube video of Margaret Busby. Yes, I do. I bought it for $60 at CNA. Which one? What did you buy for $60 at CNA? Oh, this. The Hum of the Sun. Yes, I might. If you're talking about the Hum of the Sun, okay. I have seen it cheaper as well during sales. I hope you're not talking about Margaret Busby's book. It can't be $60. Look how thick this is. I think it's 1,000 pages. 60 randa. Batung, when was this? You know how much I spent? Like, this is 790 pages. And you didn't share that there was a sale for New Daughters of Africa. Ow, Batung, Simule. Anyway, guys, thank you. That was today's reading. So I am going to continue reading. But do you guys like, you know what I've realized about myself? I can buy short stories that are in a series like this. This is an anthology because there's different contributors, right? But I don't like buying, I don't like series, like book series from one author. Like... So most of the series that is like out there and it's like famous and stuff, give me 0, ma'am. Give me 0. Yeah. I'm not even ashamed to say it. Ish. Next week Thursday I will be doing a live with Lorraine, and I might be ashamed to say it because Lorraine without but anyway, guys, this was the collection. I love these books. Yeah, no, I can't. I bought on the 26th of March at CNA. Was changing management over and above the corona lockdown. Oh, okay. That explains it. So, Linda, I've got my luck of... remember when Thabiso was going independent? Not Thabiso, not Thabiso, Melinda. When Melinda was going independent or doing the changeover, for literally, I don't know if it was a day or what, but there was a sale online on Take a Lot or Loot. No, on Loot. Yeah, on Loot. And then I got Being Chris Honey's Daughter and Landa Mabenge's so all of Melinda's books that were in stock on Loot were like literally less than $100. And then I didn't get... What didn't I get? There's a book that I want. I like memoirs, guys. Maybe ke rata ditaba low-key. You always break my heart when you talk about that sale. I'm so sorry. I got Landa Mabenge's book for like $80 and Lindy Honey's Being Chris Honey's Daughter for $70. And the following day somebody offered to buy me another book that I couldn't buy. I don't know what happened. And then like I couldn't buy, and then this person went on and the sale was gone. Everything was back to $199. So what happened was the logo is going to change from MF Books to Melinda Ferguson Books. So they had, like, because of the fact that now she's now with NB Publishers, now they were trying to get rid of the old stock so that the new stock can be printed. Hey, that sale, guys. I'm sorry, guys. It was so quick though. Ultra fail as 80 rand, 70 rand. Yo, guys. And then even those kind of let's say if you have Melinda, but I do have a lot of and Letsogo Zulu's book as well. That's where I got it. I think I got it there as well. I love memoirs. I noticed with last month's reads, because I read Landa Mabenge's, but that one was beautiful. It's a beautiful memoir. Yes, the Jacana sale was also the one, guys. If they do have another one, like, I promise we will all know about it. So yeah, that was it. But yes, Lesotho Zulu's memoir. So last month was Lesotho Zulu's memoir, and then there was Haben, which was also a memoir. So I read 3 memoirs in 1 month. Can you believe it? So yes, maybe Ekirata Tavaluki. Sugar Plum 36 is laughing. Persons of interest. Yes, I like such things. But okay, guys, let's go. Let's go to there's 2 lives going on at 6:00. I'm gonna go cook and put on my headphones, and yes, Becoming Him is my next buy. Please. That is heartbreaking, but a very necessary buy and read. Jacana said the books were like $20, hey? Like, this was 20, because if they weigh them per kilogram. So all the paperbacks were like, sure. So if you missed that Jacana sale, look out, because the Cape Town one was also like a shocker. So I do have Mputumi's book, but it is in Cape Town. A friend of mine bought it for me at that Jacana sale. And everything else was gone by the time she got there. That's how everything was gone. Simula says, I bought 16 books for 400 at the Jacana sale. Imagine, guys. That was, I also bought like a stack. I think about almost 10 books. And all of them were like 150 or 200 at the most. Yeah. It was really a great sale. And I bought for other people as well. And I gifted some people. Yeah. So that is how you actually end up buying books for people. You get books that are very expensive, and then people are like, oh, kanti, urekile ka 20 rand wena girl. Ha. Broken River Tent, yes. I know you guys did a review of it, right? I'm sorry, Tabiso. Y'all are breaking my heart. Why didn't you go to the Jacana sale? And a lot of people actually got the books that were good on the Thursday night when they launched the sale, where there was free wine and there was just a whole bunch of people. Sure, and then I missed that day. I think I forgot about it. And then by 7, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm still here at home. Kanti. The following day I went and everything good was like done. So, but I did get some good stuff, because I got these 2. So, yes. That is it, guys. Let me stop blabbering about book sales and breaking people's hearts. I will see you. Hey, love. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Let me get some good lighting so you can see what I was busy reading. So, Volume 3, The Heart of the Matter from Chikè. The amazing Chikè. I need the book. Like, the book gods must just deliver that book. But yeah, because I'm not buying any more books. After bargain books, guys, I swear, like, this stuff needs to be read. No more buying books. Kishap. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 5. I hope you have a great evening. We are headed to the Chicken Natives. And somebody else. I'm not sure who else is having a live, but there is a few. All right, people. Let me see. Bye, Biso. Bye, Edwa. Bye, Sugar Plum. Bye, Loazi. Bye, Simule, Tlangelani, and Miss Weiner. See you tomorrow. Goodbye, Jungle Jules. We just finished this reading. Please watch the stories. I'm going to load it on the stories. Thank you. Bye. Sounds like people saying they're stopping to drink. Bye, Tabiso. You are such a drag. Why are you dragging me like that? Okay, so I've actually I've separated the books that I've been pre-reading for you guys, or like reading for you guys. So these are the ones that I still need to read, but I did read for the live book readings. So I've sampled them for you and me, and then these are the ones that I've actually read, that I read from. So there's about 36 books that I've read over the past lockdown. You can go onto the website. You can go onto Bookamoso.co.za to learn more about all the stuff that I've been doing for the lockdown. But yes, bye guys. Thank you.